Welcome back everyone to another FPL video, and today we're going to be previewing Game Week 3. So just looking at last week in Game Week 2, I was able to get 71 points, which is above average, and again another up arrow in the overall ranking. So right now I'm at around 559,000 in the world, which is, it's good for the first 2 weeks. Like there are others who are ahead, but that's fine. So looking at my team, Martinez came out and got 5 points. He had a really good match, clean sheet, so that was good. Wish he didn't get the yellow card, but that's okay. Luke Ayling was a bit disappointing. Thought he'd be more involved with the attack, but that's fine. They got this in the bag. Whereas Tsimikas and Arnold were my two big point scorers. And I hope that Tsimikas will play, because we saw in the last game week with Liverpool, Robertson was on the bench. So just have to see how this rides out. But at 4.1 million, I think I'm going to be sticking around and having Tsimikas in the team. Trent is doing Trent things. He's like one of the most informed players right now, defenders. And if you don't have him, it's better to get him right now. His price has gone up by another like 0.1, so it's around 7.6 million. Rafinha is paying dividends. He got the goal, and I think he's going to be having an upturn. And looking at his fixtures going forward with Burnley, I have a feeling he's going to continue that run of form. Salah, I expected more. I thought he's going to score. I thought with the red hot form that he started game week 1. And going into game week 3 against Chelsea, it's give or take. It like same thing with Fernandes. Fernandes thought he'd do better against Southampton, I thought, but the thing is with United, one day they're like world beaters and the next day they can't even beat Southampton. So Barnes expected more. Hopefully he'll be able to get some points in Norwich. So this was my thing. But for me it was my defense. Like with Martinez, Tsimikas and Arnold, Rafinha and Ings and Antonio. Antonio had a brilliant game against Leicester. And the form that he's on, and he's playing Crystal Palace next and Southampton in game week 4. I think I'm going to be having him in my team for a long time. Ings, again, he found his goal scoring touch, and playing Brentford might keep him for another round. But yeah, so that's the team right now, and that was like getting 71 points in game week 2. Again, up arrow. We're trying to go higher and higher each week. Each game week is always looking up. Like looking at the subs, Sanchez, 1 point difference, but sure. So I think I need to, like, he got the bonus point and he got 4 points. So it's better than Luke Ayling, who got only once. I think I need to keep playing him on the team. Looking at the fixtures, this is going to be an interesting fixture. The Arsenal versus City. Like, I wanted to bring in a City player, so I'm thinking of bringing a City player this week. Arsenal haven't been great. They've lost their first 2 games against Chelsea and Brentford. Now they're playing the champions. I think City are going to continue the form that they had, but I'm not sure which City player to bring. So that's the tricky point over there. With Aston Villa and Brentford, I've got Aston Villa cover with Ings and with Martinez. I don't have any Brighton players or Everton, and Everton had a good game last game week. Southampton, Newcastle, it's a give or take. Looking at the players, should I or should I not get a Southampton player is what I'm thinking of. Because if you saw in the previous game week, because I still have 2 free transfers. So that's there. But Leicester and Norwich, I think it's going to be a high scoring game for Leicester. So I might look at bringing in a Leicester cover. Palace and West Ham, another London derby. I want Hammers to win. Antonio again scoring. And to finish off the Saturday lineup, this match, Chelsea-Liverpool at Anfield. It's going to be mouth-watering. Let's see how Lukaku plays. Because yes, he played in the previous game week and he got the goal. But that was against an Arsenal team. Here you're playing against Van Dijk and Matip and seeing if he can continue the form, because at 11.5 million, it is a big investment on a striker. Saturday's fixtures, I want Leach to get better, Leach to win. Spurs, Harry Kane staying, and Dele Alli performing in the previous game week. With Song, it's like, should I get a Spurs player is something that I need to decide on, because Spurs have a really good run of games going forward. And with the Wolves and Man U, like, you get what you get. You're not sure. So that's the thing. So I'm just thinking about what to do, but I need to look at transfers and see. Like I said, Spurs are a good option. Like, Spurs with the fixtures that they have Watford, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal, I'm going to count this as that's like a 2 fixture. It's going to be an easy game for them. Aston Villa and then Newcastle. So till game week 8, they have a good run. So do I get a like Spurs player? So that's also there. And then also looking at City. So here's the thing, like they've got Arsenal next, then they've got Leicester, Southampton, then they've got these 2 tricky fixtures against Chelsea and Liverpool. So I have this, like, do I hold out on a transfer or do I like go ahead and get one thing? Another team that's on form right now is West Ham. And with the fixtures, with how they're playing, I think it would be a bad shout to not go against. So I've already made a transfer and I bought in Benrahma. I took out Harvey Barnes because he hasn't been performing. Barnes hasn't been performing, whereas Benrahma has performed. First 2 games, he's scored 12 points. Against Crystal Palace, I think he's going to still be very influential. And that also shows with his 21.5, like the owners who are owning him right now. So I have a feeling he's going to be really, it's like time to get him. He's number 2 in influence. So he's like got up there. He's displaced Salah. Salah used to be number 2 in influence among the midfielders. So that's there. So I think I've got Benrahma in. I'm just looking at what to do next. So just tinkering with a few things. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way. And if you have any doubts, just post us a comment or leave something on Twitter. I'll definitely get back to you. It's about building a team for all of us. It's about having fun. And let's not break our heads. It's FPL. It's about having fun. It's like football back in our lives again. And it's making the right transfers. I lost, like when I got Benrahma, I paid an extra like 6.2. So I have 0.7 in the bank, thinking what to do. So make sure you see the next video. I'm going to look at like the best transfers to get in. Got a few ideas. Hopefully they work, they click, and again, more green arrows, more going up, getting closer to that top 100K in the world. Anyways, take care. I'll catch you guys soon.